Good morning. So you and your twin, when you meet your twin, they trigger in you a process of energetic merging together. When that spark is ignited, it catalyzes that process. Technically, you've actually been on this process since you left each other the last time, since you separated from each other and incarnated. You have been gradually merging closer together. However, when you actually meet them in physical form, that speeds up the process and you become like two energetic spiritual meteors, like traveling through time and space at warp speed towards each other. Whether you like it or not, whether you really choose it or not, it's happening to you. Whether you are obsessively desiring to be with your twin, whether you're obsessively thinking about them, whether you're all tangled up in each other's energy bodies, whether you're in La La Land with a karmic partner and want to pretend that the twin doesn't exist, even though in every fibre of your being you know the truth. Whether you are comfortable with this process, whether you want to spiritually develop or choose to spiritually develop, whether you are rejecting part of yourself or suppressing part of yourself, whether you deeply desire to go back to your original state of self and be back in that total alignment inner child state. Doesn't matter, this process is happening anyway. And if you pay attention, you can see it all around you. And if you're connected to your body and to your spirit and to your mind, you can feel the process happening internally. This trigger or this process cleans out all your chakras, cleans out your energetic body, creates intense healing inside, and cleans out your emotional pain body. I've noticed particularly a lot of activity going on for myself in my root and sacral chakra, a lot of cleaning out there. Whenever you are physically, sexually intimate with anyone, you take on part of their energy, and that can really confuse the signals between you and your twin. On a soul level, you and him know who each other is, but it's kind of hard to explain, but on almost an energy level or a physical body level, you're aware of that confused signal. You can't feel them the way that you're supposed to feel them or the way that you remember feeling them when you were last together. It also cleans out all that heart pain. You need to go through this process because usually, or in a lot of cases, twins when they meet can have a lot of heart armor. They've been hurt in relationships and by people that they cared about a lot, and that's created quite a bit of heart protection for them. So you have to dissolve those blocks and those guards that you've put up, because they don't need to have that guard up in front of each other. But when you first meet them, you can't help but put that guard up, because on an energy level they remind you of past people, or you're just aware how intense this connection is and want to protect yourself from it, even though it's the safest connection that you can ever have when you surrender to it. It also comes up and clears out the throat chakra as well, so all that stuff that you've not said, all that stuff that you've pushed down, that you should have said to people or that you wanted to say to people, positive or negative, that all clears out, and I feel like that's what I'm going through at the moment. Not I'm being pushed to speak my truth to some people, and I'm also I've had a bit of a cold or a bit of a throat mucus going on, to because that's all coming up to be cleared out so that I can have that clear and assertive communication with my twin, with myself, and by extension with everyone else, and be able to really share my message properly. So yeah, so just stick with the process, because there's a lot of negative energy and a lot of blocks and a lot of fear frequencies that you're carrying initially when you meet them, and you can't come together with all that stuff in between you. Your magnets won't work properly with all that stuff in between you, and when that's clear, that's when you will really see the hurtling towards each other, because you will be pulled like a couple of magnets towards each other. This is not, I feel like the whole idea of how we're attracted to each other is like, it's a bit false, it's a bit pretentious. It's not about how people look and stuff, it's how they feel to you. And like, the twin flame dynamic really shows you the process of the law of attraction and what that actually means to be attracted to each other in a energetic sense, rather than what you see with your eyes sense or a surface level. So yeah, so thank you, and if you've got any questions, just don't hesitate to contact me. Thank you.